My wife's affair, with my best friend and losing everything. My job, my home, even my sense of worth. She said I'd never rise again. Living out of a rundown motel, I found a dusty suitcase with my name on it. Inside was $70,000, cash, a flight ticket, and a note. This is just travel money. The real fortune is waiting at this address. When I arrived, what I saw changed everything. 3 months ago, I was living in a weekly motel after my wife Sarah cheated with my best friend Mike. I'd lost my marketing job, our apartment, and basically everyone I thought cared about me. Sarah actually told people I'd never recover from this. She was wrong. One night, I found an old suitcase under my motel bed. My name was on it in my late Aunt Linda's handwriting. Inside was $70,000 cash, a plane ticket to Seattle, and a note. This is just travel money. The real fortune is waiting at this address. Don't trust Sarah or Mike. Finish what your mom started. My mom died in a car crash 5 years ago. Everyone said it was an accident. Aunt Linda always insisted something was wrong, but our family thought she was just paranoid and obsessed with conspiracy theories. I took the flight to Seattle. The address led me to Linda's old house with a locked shed in the backyard. Inside the shed was a hidden room underground, filled with filing cabinets and old cassette tapes. I pressed play on the first tape and almost dropped it. It was Mike's voice from 6 years ago, talking to someone named Robert about my mom. Catherine's getting too close to the truth about the drug trial data, Mike said. I'm trying to get information through her daughter, but Catherine won't talk about work around her family. The other voice responded, then we need a permanent solution. Car accidents happen all the time. I felt like I couldn't breathe. Mike had been planted in my life to spy on my mom, who was an accountant at a pharmaceutical company. She'd discovered they were faking safety data on medications. When dating me didn't give Mike enough access to her investigation, they killed her and made it look like an accident. I found more tapes. Sarah was assigned to befriend me after my mom died, to monitor me and make sure I never got suspicious. Every girls' night, every heart-to-heart talk, every time she gave me advice about my marriage, it was all surveillance. Our entire friendship was fake from day one. The worst part? I'd confided in Sarah about everything. Every doubt I had about Mike. Every moment I felt like something was off in my marriage. I'd told her all of it, and she'd used that information to keep me confused and compliant. She'd literally been paid monthly to be my best friend. The bank records showed deposits going back 7 years. Linda had spent 5 years collecting evidence while everyone thought she was crazy. She'd recorded conversations, traced money, built an entire case. She even left me access to a trust fund worth $8 million that my mom had hidden before she died. I called the FBI. Agent Rodriguez took one look at Linda's evidence room and said it was enough to take down the entire company. The investigation took 9 months. Mike and Sarah were both arrested. So was Robert, the CEO, and even the judge who'd ruled against me in the divorce. Turns out he was paid off by the pharmaceutical company too. At Mike's trial, they played the recordings. I sat in the courtroom and watched him realize I'd won. The jury convicted him of conspiracy to murder. He got 18 years. Sarah got 7 years after taking a plea deal. The company paid $3.2 billion in damages. I donated my mom's settlement to patient safety organizations and used Linda's trust to start a foundation that investigates pharmaceutical fraud. I'm not the same person who found that suitcase. That version of me thought playing by the rules and trusting people would keep her safe. Now I know better, and honestly, I'm glad I'm not her anymore. The real fortune Linda left me wasn't the money, it was the truth.